Alright everyone, hello! It's been a while since I've done this. In fact, it hasn't. It's been like a couple hours. This is the first multi-stream we've ever done. I don't really know what I'm doing at all, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Um, but it worked out in the tests, so we're just going to kind of roll with it. And I've also got chat set up, so you can see chat messages from YouTube and Twitch in the chat box down in the bottom corner down there. If I just do a YouTube only message, I could do a hi YouTube, and then it shows up. It's a bit late for YouTube, it's a bit slow. And I go into Twitch and I say, hi Twitch, and there we go. The Twitch message shows up and the YouTube message will be here shortly, because YouTube is slow for some reason. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. Come on. Come on. What's going on? Oh, it's because I've been like unlogged from... That's annoying. Why have I been logged out of YouTube? That's so annoying. How do I fix this? Come on. Platforms, yeah. What's the problem? Why is YouTube not showing up? Why? See, this is the this is the thing when it comes to debugging. So I have to figure out how everything works. So during the test, this worked fine. And now, for some unknown reason, it is not detecting YouTube for Twitch chat, for the chat. Platforms. I am logged into both, right? For some reason, I'm not logged into YouTube. Amazing. Please. Okay, I'm logged in now. That's so frustrating. Okay, so now if I look into the chat window, it should be there, correct? Yes, okay. Now I can do a hi YouTube message, and it will appear. There we go, okay. It's finally working. Only took a century, but we got there in the end. Alright. Amazing. Minecraft today. Also, for some reason, the switching scenes button is extremely laggy. I don't know if it looks like that in stream, or if it's just my actual software, streaming software doing that. But we're here. I had to rebalance all of the audio because I'm using a new recording system. This is called Meld. I used to use OBS, but OBS doesn't naturally support multi-streaming, so I've had to get a new streaming platform. So we're using Meld. It performs basically the same as OBS, maybe slightly better. It's a bit more lightweight. It has slightly less features, as you may have noticed. The starting soon screen was not an image transition, it was just one image. And there's not a lot I could do about that, if I'm going to be completely honest. Can I hide view? No. Okay, I was trying to see if I could hide the preview on Meld, but I cannot. It is here forever. Amazing. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that being on screen, for me at least. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It just means my performance is a bit worse. We have some things we need to do. I have some ideas. We're gonna be building a gold farm soon, because I need all the things that come with it. Mostly gold. But the problem is, I don't have the iron. So, for the hoppers, I need a lot more iron. So I have built an iron farm over there. You can see the box for the blueprint. I do not have the villagers over yet, so today is going to be like a bit of a mess. A bit of everything. I need to get leads, and I need to be able to get things going. So we're going to come down here, and I believe leads are in here. Yes. And I'm going to need boats for the villagers, so I can lead the boats. They're not in here. Boats and buckets, that's what I call it right here. Boats and buckets. I guess I will I only need 3 villagers, so I need 2 boats total. I've already bred the villagers up. I just have to go and grab them from the system. Speaking of grab them from the system, I'm going to need to set up something for the minecarts to divert them. So the reason why it's been a bit since I last streamed, aside from setting up the cross-streaming stuff, it's very difficult to get this system working properly. I'll word it that way. This system has been frustrating these villagers. As soon as I get out of here, the frame rate will get better, I swear. So my villager sorter was kind of broken. There were some issues, I guess, transferring from 1.21. Whatever I was doing up to 1.21.8. Broke a lot of the villager stuff, so I had to just kind of go around and do a bunch of tweaking and tinkering. Also, I found a bunch of bugs that were from previously that I hadn't discovered until now. This entire room was just broken. Everything in here didn't work. All the redstone was just like not hooked up properly. This, I had to switch this around a bit. Some of the properties of things. I also had to do this. Originally, I had to just the bed with snow and then glass, and the villagers would just naturally pathfind. Something changed in villager pathfinding. They will no longer pathfind if they have, their head in a block. So I had to put water here to push them into the snow, and the bed is just to help. So I had to do that here. I also didn't have the drop shaft done. And I had to do the same thing with the water over here somewhere, wherever it is. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I don't know where anything is. There's a drop shaft somewhere near here. Where is it? Right here. This one worked kind of okay, but I did it anyways. This one needed it badly. Also, I had to change this because the minecarts were getting stuck, and I had to add more powered rails because a bunch of things were having problems. But it should be all working now. I also had to fix this, and I had to do some work up here with the redstone and the tripwires, and basically everything was just a bit broken. So I had to just do a bit of maintenance. But it's all working now, and we have a bunch of spare villagers here. I believe 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8 are all spares, but we only need 3. So we're going to pull out 8, 9, and 10. You guys get to see how this works. This is pretty amazing. So here's my lever wall. For those of you who don't remember how this works, I needed 8, 9, and 10. So we gotta find levers 8, 9, and 10. That primes the villagers to be dropped into the sorting system. So you can see here, they are gone. His head is down there now. This also works for zombification. If I had a zombie in here, he could hit these guys and turn them into zombies when they're down here like this. This also just prepares them to be dropped. So we can do the emergency drop, press the button, and activate. All the villagers are now in the water channel. Right down here you can see. And they will make their way into the main system to be sorted. As soon as they stop goofing around. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, and we can pull these back now because we don't need to worry about that. There we go. And now I have to do some setup for the rails. I need to divert these guys. And hopefully we should be good. So, let's chop that down. We can just do that. And that'll spit them out. And then we can... that. Alright, so that will then divert them away. And we can just send them through now. Which should be good. Alright, so now we get to talk about this room down here. This is the villager sorting room. If I have overflow villagers, I can choose to keep or kill them. Right now I have it set to keep. This is the kill button, and this is the keep button. And this lamp indicates if there are villagers inside of the holding cell, which is this space. That pressure plate is what activates the lamp. So basically if there's a villager here ready to be picked up to be sorted, this lamp will be on. And I've got a minecart here. They are held back by a fence. It used to be by a trapdoor, but they changed the way minecart hitboxes work, so the trapdoor no longer worked. So I had to switch to a fence. This minecart doesn't really matter. We can just... does the kill circuit work? First, I should check. Okay, yeah. Okay, we can just kill the minecart. And that'll send it away. I am slightly performing bad. So that minecart's going out to be recycled. And the next villager should be coming up this line. He should already be here, actually. Oh, he just took damage on something. What did you take damage on? Oh, he probably hit his head on something up here. Okay, so here, while they're here, I can check to see if they have trades. This guy does not have trades because he's not locked in. Hello, Curtis. Scrab cakes. So this villager has no trades, so I could kill him, or I could put him back into the system, and when I push this button, the villagers wrap around the minecart system, and they go up there and into the sorting system, and I have this set. As you can see, there are lamps. So the first open slot is the one that will go into. So he will drop into 10 if I put him back through the system. If, for example, I had pulled out number 14 here, this lamp would turn off, and this spot would be empty, and when the next villager comes up, instead of going all the way to the end, he would take this slot. It's a very smart and incredible, intelligent system. And I love this, because it makes villagers so much easier to transport, and if I need to sort these guys, it'll be easy. You know, like, I could flush all of these guys out of this system, and then say, alright, composter, you know, farmer, 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 put all my farmers in, and then put all of my librarians in, and they could be in order. So this system is really, really good. But for now, we just need to pull these guys out, because we're using them for the iron farm. So we can keep this guy, and he will go, and the next one will come, because the lamp is still on, which means there's still a guy ready. And this villager that we just pulled from the system should come around and get ejected off the side here. My chat looks a little fishy. What's that supposed to mean? Because it has a cod in the box. Oh, I see. That's funny. Good joke. Ha ha ha. Okay. Here he comes. The villager coming back up the system from the other side. And he will just get spat out right there. It's laggy because I'm streaming. And he's spat out. And we have the next guy here. This guy's a librarian. And he actually has trades. Which is interesting because I don't remember locking any of these guys. I must have, though. But that's fine. That doesn't make a difference. He has no trades that I want. So we'll use him. And we need one more. Then we should be good. I have to lurk because it didn't work, but good luck with your farms. Thank you, Curtis. It's going pretty smoothly so far, but I appreciate the lurkers. Always and everywhere, I appreciate the lurkers. Where's the next villager? Also, I want to see where they take damage. Oh, he didn't take damage this time. Okay. Alright, so you can see the light is off now. That means there's nobody left in the receptacle to be picked up. So you are number 3, and we will keep you. And now, we gotta get these guys into a boat, which is gonna be a slightly obnoxious venture. Here comes Villager 2 right now. The laggiest villagers in the world. Get off the rail. There we go. And Villager number 3 will be coming down the path shortly, so I gotta stay off the rails. And we're gonna need some blocks. I have blocks, never mind. We gotta encase these guys so that when I break their minecarts, they don't just run away. Hello, Villager number 3. It's incredible how much latency my computer is having right now. Okay, so here's our 3 contestants, I guess you could say. We got a jungle villager, a desert villager, and a librarian. Also, something I realized, when I had to set up, I had composters everywhere, but I don't actually need them, and it just confuses the villagers, so I'm just going to get rid of all of these. The ones that aren't used, we don't need to have in here, because that just causes problems for the villagers. Okay, you're good. He should not be a librarian anymore. Yep, there we go. His lectern's been destroyed, so that fixed that. Okay, we need to get this wall set up. Come on. The world's laggiest minecarts. I can't wait to get a better computer, because then this won't be an issue anymore. I actually noticed this when I was streaming last time, that minecarts are incredibly laggy when I'm streaming, which is annoying, because I love minecarts. I need more blocks. If I have blocks in here. Nope, that's just materials for the zombie when I get him. Which I could do anytime I want. I got a zombie for the iron farm already, so that's not a problem. It's not a problem. We'll just use cobblestone for the rest of this. I don't need anything fancy. This is like the first time I've like really used this farm, this villager farm that I've got set up. It's so handy, man. I'm so glad I built this. It's just the best thing I've ever created. And it wasn't like something I followed from a tutorial. I invented this. This is my creation. All this disgusting redstone spaghetti is my creation. And I'm very proud of it. You know, being able to say I made something like this cool, it's just amazing. I love it. Okay, we're gonna put a boat down. We gotta hit box and not kill the villagers. Okay, get in the boat. Get in the boat. There we go. And now you get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Come on, get in the boat. Okay, fine, I'll put a second boat down. Is that what you want? A second boat. There you go. Alright. And you can get in the boat as well. Get in the boat. Okay. Then we gotta get this guy in the boat. They only really get in the boat if they come at it from the side, because this guy's on top of the boat. He's not going in. There we go. Alright, the villagers are all in the boats, and now we can take them to the iron farm. Amazing. And I built an incredibly simple, cheap iron farm that's like not really big. Just because I don't need incredible tons of iron right now. I just need enough iron, you know? That's the kind of situation we're in. Alright. Do that. Flip that back, break this. Awesome. And now we are ready to take the villagers on their vacation. So, wrong one. There you go. Proof I'm not cheating. Right here, proof I'm not cheating. Proof, right there. Not cheating. Okay, we have the boats. Now, because we're lagging, this might be difficult. But it should be fine. Alright, guys. Up. 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 There we go. Look at that. Going up blocks is so easy. I mean, we could. What's the day? What's the daytime? Noon? Okay, we've got time. Come on through, guys. We're gonna take this the water route. Alright. And we're gonna hopefully get through here without any issues. This is a bit of a tight squeeze through this doorway, though. Hey, it worked just fine. Look at that. Alright. And now we're just gonna go all the way around the island. Turn. Thank you, keyboard. My keyboard's great. I love it so much. Oh! I just break a lead? I heard the lead snap sound. Ugh, there it is, I see it. Lead. Ugh. Oh, I can't connect. How does this work? I don't know anymore. I was trying to see if I could get like the cool double leads thing going. Because you can lead two animals together, so I figured you could do it with boats. But I guess not. Which is kind of confusing. I want to have like a boat train. Okay, now we just need to make sure these villagers don't detach because of the lag. But it should be fine. There's a pretty loud audio cue, so you can hear when it happens. So we should be fine. Yeah. Also, another thing that I really like, actually, about Meld compared to OBS is that when I add like an internet browser source or like even just like the chat box, it automatically adds a audio mixer control for that source. So I don't have everything running through desktop audio anymore, which is amazing. So I can like I have my Minecraft audio is at 100% now. I used to play it 40% so that the music wasn't too loud or too quiet compared to the Minecraft audio. That's all stuff I can just control in the stream now. I don't have to worry about this anymore. It's so great. It's just so easy. Alright guys, come on up. Come on up. Up. Come on. There we go. Alright, I need to get these guys up into here. If I just turn that off for a second. They need to be in through the roof here, so I need to get them up here somehow. Luckily I have brought blocks, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, come this way. We will ditch the single boat. Okay, it doesn't want to move, that's fine. They can see the beds, which is good. What are you doing? You're like flying? I'm actually curious, if I just break this boat, are you just gonna go up on your own? No, of course not. But if I put a lectern in here, you will. Correct? Are you coming for the lectern? Oh, look at him. He's so smart. He's coming for the lectern. Go on up. Don't be afraid. Yes, go right in. There you go. Alright, if I break this boat then, these two guys should also just walk in. Look at that. Amazing. Don't you just love when Minecraft works the way it's supposed to work? Okay, then we can put a roof on. Put the wall back. Break these stairs. We need to... Ow, there we go. Out of my way. Out of my way. I need in. You guys don't get jobs. You're jobless. Should have thought about that before you came here. There we go. So these guys are officially in the farm. I need water and I need to flush the toilet. I said it in a completely serious way. We need water there, there, and there. That should flow all the way down. Correct. And now we need to prepare the system for the new stuff. Come on, sleep. There we go. All right. Amazing. Sleepy, sleepy. All right. And we are back. Alright, so one of the things that you have to do with this farm... Did you hear a zombie? Oh yeah, no. He must be underground somewhere. Yep, there he is. I do have a zombie in here, but he's named Silence Me, so he actually makes no sound. So you can't hear him. Also, I found out, and I didn't know this somehow, zombies wearing helmets slowly break the helmets over time when they're outside. I gave him a chainmail helmet from my storage system, and it broke like in 20 seconds. It was just barely enough time to get him in here, but he did catch on fire, so he's not at full health. But he's alive, and that's what matters. Alright, we need to turn all of these into paths. This prevents the iron golems from spawning outside of the farm. Yes. And then the farm is ready to go. Ow. How did I take damage? I wasn't even standing on it. I was just, like, above it. Oh, it's because the path block is less than a full block. That's why. That makes sense. Let's drop that to 8. just because. In case it makes a difference. But yeah, like I said, this farm is not perfect, and it's not crazy fast. It only really works at nighttime. But, you know, it does its job. It will give me iron, and if I need extra iron, I go back to mining, which is the way it was meant to be. So, I don't mind. I don't need crazy overpowered farms. I just need farms. That's another thing I need. I need more, like, crop farms set up so that I can trade with my villagers more effectively, because my carrots are not supporting the amount of emeralds that I need to do things. I was able to, like, get, like, a couple emeralds, but it's nowhere near enough. So, I gotta fix that as well. Okay. That should be everything grassed up. Looks good to me. Alright. So this is the flour chest, and this is the iron chest, and this will be iron blocks in here. So, I believe all we have to do is break that stone brick block, and the farm will start running. Ow. There we go. And now the villagers are going to panic, and there should be an iron golem spawning here any second. Hopefully. Because the zombie can now see the villagers now. And that's the whole plan. Although, because they can't sleep, it might take a while. The iron golem spawning requires the villagers to try and sleep. Oh, there we go! We have our first iron golem from the iron farm coming through. Incredibly slowly, but it works. That's all that matters. And here he goes. He's smelting. You can remove the iron farm. Look at you, you big dumb idiot. Burning to death. It's insane. There's a creeper over here. Oh, he's slow moonwalking over here. It's very easy to kill mobs when they're going this slowly. Also, because we are in the week of Halloween, there are bats everywhere. When I was working on the villager farm last night, I noticed that there were like 7 bats just flying around outside my house. Because, you know, most of my house is underground or cavey. So yeah, it was a lot. Alright, what do we got? We have 3 ingots. Oh, the poppy fell in here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I had to, so this requires 1 ingot to be in here. I forgot that. It's working now, though, so we should have a block of iron coming out eventually. Not right now, though, because there's not enough stuff in here to actually get that set up. Can I see the crafter from here? I can. I got a poppy out. There we go. There we go. Fixed it. So now we have 1 iron. So he dropped 2 iron, 3 iron, 2 iron. 2 iron from that iron golem. Oh, we got another one already. Look at that. This farm is amazing. It's going to do so much for us. I can't believe it. Okay, now I got to get all this stuff packed up. Because I don't need all of it out here. Bed meat. We're going to put the bed in there. Okay, how do we carry all of this? And the answer is bundles. We can just bundle everything up. Look at that. Amazing. And then we break this chest. We pick that up. We silk touch the ender chest. We put that in the bundle as well, and we got everything. Look at that. Bundles are amazing. If you guys aren't using bundles, they are honestly amazing. They're just so useful. You can, if you, all this small stuff, like 2 chests, bundle. 7 levers, bundle. What else do we got? 9 stone, bundle. 5 oak leaves, bundle. How much space do we got left? We got a bit of space left. How about 10 flesh? Okay, we are short 1. That's annoying. 4 buckets, bundle. Only could put 2. Okay, because buckets stack less. Notable. What can we stack in the bundle? We can put a head. Bundle. There we go. 7 pistons. Bundle. And there we go. Look at all those free inventory space we just got. Amazing. I love bundles. They're so useful. Do we have a block yet? Okay, we are 3 away from a block. Amazing. We just gotta wait for 1 more iron golem to spawn in. We should be all set. You'll love it. There we go. Bam. This thing's actually pretty fast. This is such a okay, so this was a design from a Waddles video, just so you guys know. It is incredibly cheap. The only redstone that there is in the entire build is this right here. It's very cheap. You don't require this because this is just the auto crafter. Other than the auto crafter, there is 0 redstone. It's just blocks, 3 beds, 4 trapdoors, and water. It is so easy to build this. It's insane. I don't know why I haven't done this before, but like, look at that. We're gonna get a block here. Hey, we got the block. Let's go. Do we have any extra? No. That's amazing. It's so great. Honestly, I'm super pleased with this. And it'll keep making stuff for us. And it's a bit far away from everything else. So if I want the iron, I actually have to be here AFKing for it, which is nice. You know, it's not a free iron because it's not in my main base, which I appreciate. It gives me more of a reason to actually, you know, do things, not be lazy. Amazing. You'll love to see it. So how are we all doing today, everybody? I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Let's say hi to Rusty. Where's Rusty? Wow, he made the real mess of the floor in here. And for some reason, he likes standing on the table. I don't know why. He's like T-posing on the table. Can you get off the table, you animal? I made this nice house for you, and all you want to do is stand on the table. Jeez, he hasn't even come into the kitchen yet. I swear, Rusty's a crazy guy. Look at that. He's been up here a bit, though. He's been around this corner a lot, doing his crafting. He's a real crafty guy, I tell you. All right, Rusty. I'm gonna head out. I will talk to you later. All right. Okay. So now that we've got the iron farm running, are there any iron golems right now? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, look at that. There is. Amazing. Boing. That was a really high jump for no reason. Amazing. You'll love to see it. Let's go see if we've got a second block of iron already. That'd be crazy. If it works that fast. What do we got for iron? Show me the crafter. Nothing. 1 block. So he's the first one since... Okay, wait. Never mind. Proceed. Did you drop no iron or am I crazy? Oh, he dropped 3 iron. Okay. Alright, I will leave you to your thing. We need to go and consider setting up some of the gold farm. I don't obviously have all of the hoppers, but I have everything else. So we can at least, you know, get the frame and the chest and the redstone in place. And we need to pick a location. Again, we're having some deja vu. And that's why I didn't want to do this in a video, is because I've already done a video. It's the last video I made, basically, on Eternals. Also, look at this pickaxe here. Lovely. Yeah, so I didn't really feel like doing the same thing 2 episodes in a row, so I'm doing it on a stream instead. Amazing. Wool farm, by the way, for those who are curious, is absolutely pulling through. This thing is producing so much wool. I have no idea what to do with all of it. Look at this. This is more wool than I could ask for already. It's insane. Also, I don't remember if I did this on stream or not, but I did set up a chest for the looms and dyes and all that stuff in here as well. So it was kind of an oversight when I built that. But we got that set up for now. Eat the fish. There we go. Oh, we don't need this here anymore. Also, I gotta repair my pickaxes again. And now that I've got the levels for it, it might not be a bad idea. Let's go see what I can do for repairs on my pickaxes. We need to come in here. I need to decorate this hallway still. It's on the to-do list, I swear. Okay, we need to grab our diamonds. We have 47 plus 5 blocks, because I did some mining. Some off-camera mining. Haha. Not really. You can see I'm low on iron. Got tons of copper, though. Gold is alright. 27 emeralds to my name. So we did some mining. It worked, kind of, I guess. Alright, Crimsonator, can you be repaired at all? You can. 34 levels for a full repair. Yikes. Yeah, that one's getting expensive. In fact, it's probably too expensive to do anything now, right? Right? Yep. Okay, so Crimsonator on his last leg, which is fine. It's been a very long and successful career for Crimsonator. Put the iron in the furnace. And then we can put some of these materials away. Buckets and boats. We can put the leads in here. More boats. Minecarts and minecart tracks. We know where those go. I have spruce fence. And that goes in the spruce chest. We have... Oh, I have carpets of wool, which sucks. Okay, we'll put those into this chest because it needs to be sorted still. Rotten flesh goes in this chest. And then we can put the... That's andesite. Okay. Cobblestone. I'll do the dirt first. Dirt's here. Okay. And there we go. And then andesite is this one. And I have those down here. Alright. And then we should be done. Amazing. Job blocks. I forgot to put a boat away. Okay. So we're not entirely done. Rails. Actually, I'm going to put these minecarts back into the villager system, actually. It has some issues. When I designed it, I didn't really think about the villager breeder half. So there is no auto-refilling minecarts for the villager breeder. There is for the actual trading hall. The villagers that come into here and get cycled around, their minecarts, if I kill a villager or something, the minecarts get recycled. However, this system, for picking up the baby villagers, does not have that same mechanic, which kind of sucks. So I have to manually fill it. Yeah. Also, this is needs some work. This is not foolproof. I have twice now had a baby villager come down here and automatically just go up. It's supposed to prevent that from happening. I think I might have to have a stair block here to prevent the villagers from swimming up when they come through. Which I think actually... Oh, I have the bundle as well. Okay, so we're not actually done putting things away. There we go. Then we put the chest back in. We have all these we gotta sort out. Okay. I can just throw them in the chest. I'll sort them later. It's not a big deal. What am I thinking? Stair. We need a stair block. That's what I'm thinking. We need a stair block. Alright, we'll just throw all these in here for now. And I can sort those out later. This is where a copper golem would be amazing. But unfortunately, they do not do very well with this many chests, so it is what it is. Cobblestone, 1 stair, please. Thank you. Hopefully this doesn't suffocate villagers. That's why I'm choosing a stair, is because it is slightly taller on one side, and hopefully that will prevent suffocation issues. You can only really hope. You can only hope. Okay, we need to go in this way to get into the villager drop chamber. There we go. And we need to come around here. And I believe down this way. There we go. And we need to replace this sign with a stair. Ah, that's not what I wanted to place. God dang it. There we go. And then the stair. Okay. You break that, grab that. Now I gotta get the glass block out of here. There we go. Hopefully this should fix the issues of villagers swimming up when they come in. They should automatically be forced down. It should be good. We can test it, of course. I just need to throw some carrots at these villagers, and they'll start breeding again. Let's go test. We'll do that. I'll go grab some carrots, and we'll see if this works. Amazing. I should have taken the other path. That's something I definitely have to work on with my base, is I always take like the default route, even if it's the slowest route. Because like this staircase, while it is an incredible looking build, it is the slowest way to get up here, unless you're already on that side, because the other entrance is just there, and all you have to do is just walk up the path. It's a lot faster. But I keep forgetting to do that, which leads to situations where I just take the long way for no reason. Oh, the frame rate is amazing. See, the downside about multi-streaming is I have a lot more apps open right now in order to get this working. I have my recording app, but I also have StreamerBot, so I can have the chat. That's how I get the chat, is through StreamerBot. So I have 2 recording programs open, essentially, instead of just 1. Which is interesting. We're gonna go this way. I gotta remember, it's the faster path. Right down here, take a torn. Open the door. Open the door. Don't have to take the door, it's actually slower than just swimming. There we go. Alright, I'll throw a stack of carrots at these villagers, and hopefully that should work. What did I miss? Didn't see that you were live. Sorry that I'm late. It's no problem, Malux. Welcome to stream. Watching from YouTube. Isn't it amazing? Multi-streaming. The wonders of multi-streaming. My performance is a bit bad, you might notice, so hopefully you don't get nauseous from that. But that's what happens when you do multi-streaming. But I think it's worth it, and I'm hoping to grow the audience a bit more if I have, on Twitch as well. So that's pretty cool. If you prefer watching on Twitch, Malux, you can watch on Twitch. Did I say Twix? Yeah. You can watch on Twitch if you want. Also, it would be so amazing if everyone who watched on YouTube would follow on Twitch as well, just because. Also, I have alerts set up for follows on Twitch and subs on YouTube. So, yeah, we got all the cool things happening on the channel now. It's amazing. Alright, the villagers are going to breed, and we're going to see if this setup works, this new setup. So, Malux, so far, we took some villagers out of our sorting system and brought them into an iron farm. The iron farm is currently running, but we're just doing some minor tweaks and changes to the villager breeder because there were issues with baby villagers getting into the trading hall. So we've changed this setup a bit, and we're just testing now to see if it works, or if it will cause problems. The general idea is baby villagers will not try and swim up. So we'll see if this works. Are you going to get through, or are you going to get stuck? Alright, he got in, that's good. So the problem is that they would be swimming up and down, and they'd swim up when they got here, and then they would touch the water and then go the rest of the way up. Now I have this block here, so that the villagers can only come in when they're on the downstroke, so they come in here on the floor. Twitch doesn't allow multi-platform chat. Oh, does it? Type in chat. I dare you. Twitch chat is amazing. I got it working. Multi-stream chat. I'll do it. Watch. I'm going to my own stream on my phone. Hello from Twitch. I'm gonna spell it Twatch because I typed it in wrong. And it should appear in stream right there. There you go. And it even has a Twitch icon. So you can interact between YouTube and Twitch. It's amazing. It's so cool. So it doesn't matter what platform you're on. Everyone gets to see chat and participate in chat. It's amazing. It's like technology, guys. Wow. It's crazy, honestly. It was a lot of setup. I had a morning stream today, which is unusual for me. But I took a few hours to set this all up on a stream that I did not really announce. You can watch the VOD on YouTube if you really want to, but it's nothing crazy. It's just videos from my channel playing in the background while I'm working on stuff, and occasionally typing in chat. So you get to just see a bit of behind the scenes, really. But yeah, it was a good time. We got it all set up and working, and it's amazing now. So I think that should fix the villager breeder system. That should hopefully be working now. It looks pretty good to me. I have a stack of carrots. Can I trade carrots with any of you guys? Not you? Who's the carrots? Wheat potatoes? Wheat potatoes, apples? I don't have anyone marked with carrots. Are none of you carrot traders? I thought you were. What? Huh. I'm confused. I thought I had carrot traders, but I don't. Okay. When did that... I could have sworn I had carrot traders. But I only have wheat traders. Okay, not a problem. I can trade wheat. I just gotta go get wheat. I'm in contact with a few streamers. They all told me this isn't allowed. I know it's amazing, but I don't think it's allowed. It is allowed. It's just that Twitch by default doesn't let it happen. I had to use it's called streamer.bot, which offers it for free, but the setup is a bit complicated. But usually most platforms you have to pay for it. It's just that the chat on Twitch itself is not multi. So you can't see YouTube messages in the actual Twitch chat. It just appears here with the YouTube chat, which is not illegal, because I could just have the two chats overlaid in the same spot, but instead I just have it in one box. So nothing wrong with it. It's just difficult to set up. But we got it working. And that's what matters. Do I have any wheat to trade? I have 3 bales, which is 27 wheat. And this is what I'm talking about when I say I need to get more farms set up, because this is not enough. I've got 10 potatoes and 27 wheat. And that's not enough, because I can't trade villagers with this stuff very well. It's not enough. It's not enough. Watch. What a typo. But this stream is not going to be a super long stream. I just kind of wanted to come on just to do some catch-up things on my world, hang out with people a little bit, and also this is kind of like the first official, as it says in the description for the stream, it's the first official setup. Also, thank you for following, Malux. Amazing. But yeah, what am I thinking? I was thinking about something. It's the first official, I was going to sleep, that's what it was. It's the first official multi-stream, and this is kind of just like a short test. It seems to be working pretty good so far. I might change the chat box up a little bit, because it's kind of in a bad spot right now. Down in this bottom corner, it mixes up with the game chat a lot. So I might move it to the top corner instead. We'll see. Alright. We need more wheat. And I have a ton of wheat. Amazing. Look at all this wheat. Well, wheaten. It's amazing how I have all this wheat and I don't ever use it. Amazing. We're going to go down to this section down. Oh, there's a broken wheat. I don't have my hoe on me. So it's just going to stay that way for now. I'm writing a story heavily inspired by Abandoned by Disney. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Unless I'm crazy. Oh yeah. So one of the downsides of, and I've said this already, one of the downsides of multi-streaming is that it requires me to have more programs open while I'm streaming. So the lag in my game is absurdly high. Like, I feel like I'm playing on a server with this ping. But it works. I just need a better computer. That's really all it is. My computer's pretty old-ish. I don't know. I got it. This world was the first thing I started on this computer. So if you go back to episode 1, that's... if you go back to episode 1 of the Survival Let's Play series, that will be the first video I made with this computer. So that tells you how old this computer is. It's not very great. It's like a diet gaming laptop. But I definitely want something a bit better. So maybe next year, or maybe I'll buy something for Christmas or something for myself. I don't know. But I definitely need an upgrade. Especially if I'm going to start doing more streaming and video processing and stuff. The current setup I have is not strong enough. It needs improvements. Also, I think I need to increase the amount of time that messages stay in the chat box. Because they are going away a bit too quickly for my likes. I set it to 1 minute, and it feels like it's a lot shorter than 1 minute. So I might have to look and see maybe the setting got defaulted back. But also, changing any chat setting requires me to reset up the chat box because you have to copy and paste the link back in. Kind of like how Streamlabs did it, but a bit more complicated. Because Streamlabs sometimes would just automatically update for some settings, and other settings you'd have to manually reset it. But with StreamerBot, you always have to manually reset it, so... Also, I'm not using OBS anymore, which is a lot of learning, a very steep learning curve. OBS does not have a setup for multi-streaming. You can't multi-stream with OBS. It's just not how OBS works. I'm using a program called Meld Studio. It's basically OBS. It performs slightly better than OBS because it's a bit lighter weight, but it has built-in multi-streaming, so that's how I'm able to actually stream to both Twitch and YouTube with this. And it's pretty useful, and it doesn't cost anything, which is really nice, so I'm pretty happy with it. The only problem, like I said, is that the stream is starting screen, this screen, does not animate anymore. So, yeah. There's no slideshow images or anything, which is kind of sad, but I can just change it to a video or a GIF or something else. A bit more professional looking, maybe. And that should be fine, so... I have no big complaints. And they've been getting pretty regular updates on Meld, so, like, I'm sure it'll get added eventually. It's one of the things I see people asking for on, like, their Reddit and whatnot. So, it'll probably come eventually. I have no worries. But yeah. Alright, that's probably enough wheat. That's probably enough. It's 11:40 for me. Can you send me the details about the program? Are you talking about StreamerBot or about Meld? I mean, you just search Google Meld Studio and streamerbot.io, and that's basically it. I mean, I'm still learning it, so I don't really know how a lot of this works either. My knowledge on these things is very limited. Curtis would know a lot more than I do. He was in stream earlier. I think he might still be. He was lurking, but he's at work. But he knows a lot more about streamer.io, whatever it's called, right? Yeah, streamer.bot, streamer.io, whatever it is. He knows a lot more about it than I do. He's the one who recommended it to me. And it's been doing pretty good for me so far, so... Yeah. And like I said, I'm still learning a lot of the fundamentals. I only just got all of this set up this morning for the first time, so I have about as much experience with this as any other person on the internet would, regardless of if they know about the program or not. I just figured out how to set up the scenes and stuff to look like they did on OBS. There was an option to import OBS settings when you first launch Meld, but it didn't work. It like broke a lot of things, so I had to do a lot of stuff by hand. But should be fine. I'm just trading everything with this one guy. Look at that, I'm already out of wheat. Also, that is a problem. The experience doesn't come all the way through, which I've noticed. It's not a huge problem, it's just kind of a bit annoying. I have 14 emeralds to my name. Amazing. Do we have any villagers in the... Let's go check. Do we have any villagers in the trading system? We do not. None of the villagers have grown up yet. I love that lamp. It's so amazing. I need to have another lamp up here in the roof or something. When I get this roof built for this room, that would be very useful to have. Having just that bit of information. Alright, so we do have 2 babies in the trading system, and neither of them got stuck going up, which is a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. I am pleased with that system. It seems to be working pretty well. I have no qualms. My palms have no qualms with the balms. Bong-a-da-bong. Okay. I think we're finally ready to do some hunting for the gold farm location. Finally. We got 41 emeralds. Amazing. So, like I said, we're going to be doing a gold farm. I'm waiting on the iron from the iron farm, so that's why we don't have all the stuff. But I do have all of these materials. So we could probably bring these along. And bring the chests. And I think that's everything I'm going to need. For now, at least. We can just, like, set up the basic infrastructure. So that we just know what it's going to look like. Also, I'm going to need a gold helmet. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that again. That was a stupid maneuver. Last time I came without a gold helmet. And it was very difficult and annoying. We have this one. We have this one with protection. We'll take the protection helmet. And now we're going to go to the nether. Weehaw. 10:40 p.m. for you, Malux? I just realized what you said. I know I read it way when you first sent it, but I only just realized. 10:40 p.m. Wow. Well, I appreciate you for coming to my streams so late in your night, and I know it's inconvenient, but it's really the only time that really works for me. I'm not a morning person at all, so yeah, I can't really do morning streams very well. So afternoon streams usually work for me, and I get that that doesn't work for everyone. But it is what it is, and you know, that's why we have VODs. You know, if you miss a stream, you can always watch the VOD. But yeah. I'm also, I'm excited to get some Twitch clips going. It'd be very nice. Okay. So also, another thing I want to do, which I totally forgot about, I want to get my nether portal onto the roof. Because I'm tired of having to take this stupid staircase climb every time I come to the roof. So that's going to be something that happens. Where is it in position relativity? It is here. Which is here. Which is next to that, which is the frog portal. Okay. Alright, we need to find the biome. The waste biome. Nether wastes. Which should be over here, actually. So if we come over here and go up, it's the goats. It should be this way, if I'm not mistaken. There's the goats. Meh. Alright, we should be in the nether wastes, right? Yes. So if we build the farm somewhere around here, here's the zooseum. This is a pretty big open space. What about this? Actually, if we just like build it right next to the zooseum, honestly, there's a lot of big open space here. This would be a very good spot for the trading hall. Yeah, look at all this. This is all nether waste. Well, there's a bit of a crimson forest. Is it this way? Okay, we'll go this way a little bit. I think right about here, this will be a good spot. If I up my render distance a bit. That's a bit of a problem. It's just so tight. What if we go this way more? Right about here? And then we'll go this way a bit. I think we're just gonna go right about here. Because we want to be in a biome that will spawn just zombie piglins. This seems like a pretty good spot to me. I kind of want to say bloody more because it's funny. I already say mate, so it would be a big change. That's funny. My brother loves making characters say bloody. Bloody hell. Load schematics. We need bartering farm. Load. And we're going to put it up off the ground just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Bam. Look at that. So this is where our gold farm is going to be then, I guess. Deja vu, as I did this like a few months ago. There we go. There we go. And then we can turn that off. That one. Just so that I already can see now what it looks like. Almost there. Ah, I misplaced because I wasn't looking. I was looking at chat. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I looked at chat. Also, something else about Meld Studio that's probably for the better is there, at least the way I have it set up right now. I don't know if there probably is a way. I don't have the viewer count visible on my recording software anywhere. So I don't actually know how many people are watching on any platform at any given time, which is probably better because you don't want to focus on how many viewers you have. You kind of just want to record and stream with the idea that you are going to have people watching anyways, because that makes for a more healthy environment, you know? Which is always, it's a good thing. It's honestly, you want to be in that kind of a mindset, you know? Single layer, we are at 130, which means we gotta go way up. All the way up, up, up. There we go. And then we'll just do this for now, so I can get these chests in place. And then get these down. Alright. Trying my hardest to not misclick, because I know I will. You said you aren't an early person. For me, it changes every time my life changes. I have big sleep problems and a genuinely empty schedule, so it changes a lot. To change the mood, my friend bought me a femboy outfit. Amazing. That does change the mood. If you don't mind me asking, I guess. If it's not too much to ask. What kind of an outfit? Just out of curiosity. And also, do you like it? That's the other question. Because, you know, there's a difference between, you know, someone buying you an outfit and someone buying you an outfit because it's funny, you know? Or something like that, you know? I just figured I'd ask. Okay, how many tall does this go? Up to there. That's so many chests. Oh, how did I not pick up all this cobblestone? It's probably the latency. I blame lag. Ah, oh, misclick. Misclick. Also, I guess I can drop the render distance again. If we're in the nether, you can't see anything in the nether. It's not for me. He has to buy it because he lost an obvious bet. He still did it, so he has to buy it, and I'm already excited for the picture. Ah, okay. I get it. Friend has to buy a femboy outfit. Oh, okay. I think I read it wrong then. I'm just imagining in my head what this outfit's gonna look like. Also, I fell. Which is not good. Oh, I didn't bring the ladders with me. That's a mistake. My keyboard. Don't fail me now! There we go. Okay. I want to make some emotes for Twitch. I think I might have some set up, but I don't think they're anything crazy or even good. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Do I have any? I don't think I do. Let me look real quick again. Yeah, no, I don't have any emotes set up right now. I do have emotes in Discord. I know that's for sure. But they don't get used because, like I said, they're kind of shit. I gotta work on getting up the emotes set up. Schematic placements off for now. But yeah, I want to draw my emotes myself because I think there's a lot of fun to be had in that. It's just a matter of getting the time and having an idea of what I want, you know? But of course I'm gonna have like all of the basic emotes and stuff, which would be pretty cool. I just wish YouTube had custom emotes as well. And you can do custom YouTube emotes, but it's like a lot of work and it's not like officially supported, so people won't be able to use it unless they have like a specific extension kind of thing. And I'm not really here for that. Like if I have emotes on YouTube, I want everyone to be able to use them and not just like the people who use the special program to watch YouTube, you know? Like I feel that kind of defeats the purpose of having an emote on YouTube. But it's whatever, you know? It's whatever. It'll be the, if you want emotes, watch on Twitch. And if you want to not watch on Twitch, watch on YouTube. Personally, I don't actually like using Twitch as a viewer. I think it's really annoying, and I use an ad blocker just because it's really annoying to me. I'm sorry. But I'm also not sorry, because Twitch is annoying. That said, it is better for streaming for a streamer, because the traction you will get is a lot better. It's really hard to find live streams on YouTube just through the search engine, unless you like specifically filter out videos and just look for live streams, which most people don't do. But on Twitch, the recommendation system and algorithm is just a lot better in general. So I figured I'd give it a shot and see if it works out, you know? Okay, those are the chests that we need for hoppers then. And that's the rest of this done, I believe. Now we need to figure out how to get this set up. That. And that. There we go. Page up. Block. Block. Oh, did I catch that somehow? The laggiest catch you've ever seen? I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, so this is wrong. That's extra. That's extra. That's extra. And this one is wrong. That's extra. Okay. We go up. Everything here is fine. There are some glass blocks actually we need. We just do this. That's the lava hole. We're gonna need some blocks there and there. And then we need some more blocks here. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. And then glass on these. And I think that's everything for this section. Alright, let's go down and get our blocks back. There we go. We're going to set up a staircase on this side as well. There we go. I should have brought more supplies with me, if I'm going to be honest. I hope I lose the bet. What is that? Punch trees emote. I've never seen that before. I don't even know where it comes from. Also, I don't think it's... Is it supposed to just be a Steve head? I'm confused. I'm confused. If that's just not showing up properly, or if that's what it's supposed to look like. Come on. No, I don't know. It's not showing up on my phone, which is annoying. Anyways, forget about that. We're here for this mess. This mess. I should have brought ladders. I don't know what I was thinking. Biggest regret of my life, not bringing ladders. But that's fine. We have a start. We have the redstone set up over here ready. We've got the chests all in place. We just need the iron for the hoopers. And it's surprisingly very close to home. Also, there's the Froglight farm, if you're curious where it's at. So this is all pretty compact right here, which is kind of surprising. That's the Guardian farm, for those who were wondering. So yeah, everything's pretty close together up here, which is interesting. Alright, we're gonna go and see what the iron farm's up to. It's probably not got a lot, because it's not been loaded, which is obvious. Okay, just making sure I had the right helmet on. Drop on down. We gotta get through here. And this is why I want to move my nether portal. Because this is dangerous, especially with hoglins everywhere. I just don't want it anymore. It's annoying. So we're gonna fix that up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get away. Laggy attack. Makes it easy. Also, these guys are still here. I have no idea how long they've been in there. But they haven't despawned, which is amazing. You think they would by now. But I think it's because the nether portal is here and it's always, like, in range. It's like spawn chunks, kind of, you know? If that's how it even works. Alright. Run into the house. The latency is so bad. It's so bad. Alright. Let's go check out the iron farm first. And we'll bring back whatever iron is there. And then we'll see how many more hoppers we can craft. Leather, and I want to drop off the pork as well. We do not need the pork. Right there. I have fish. We don't need pork. Okay, so I don't know if I can even fit all this in my inventory. Okay, well, we can bundle the things that are in here that we have littles. 2, 2, 5, 1, 10? Can I take the 5 signs out, put a bucket in? I can, okay. Can I put the bars in? I can! Okay, we can actually carry everything! Awesome! Bundles, guys! You hear me? Bundles. Bundles are everything. Bundles are the future of Minecraft. Get bundles. They're worth it. Bundles. Bundles. It's worth it. They're good. I love bundles. 2 things in this world that I love. I love bridges and I love bundles. Alright, let's go to the iron farm. Actually, before we go to the iron farm, let's check the villager farm. Do we have any villagers waiting in the tube? We do not. They have not grown up yet. There's still 2 babies in the baby tube chamber. Right there. They're kissing. Okay. Alright, now we go to the iron farm. Num 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 num. The slowest munch on the planet. Okay. Past this. I almost went into the wool farm just absent-mindedly. Meh. I'm a sheep. Meh. See, the frame rate out here is so much better than the frame rate in the base. It's insane. It's like night and day. Bump. Alright, Iron Farm, how's it going? You're gonna spawn a golem just as I arrive? That'd be amazing. 9 blocks of iron already? Holy shit. That's insane. I was expecting there to be like 3 blocks. I'm totally not gonna lie. And that's actually all of the iron. Amazing. I can't believe I actually have so much. That's so much iron. It's insane. Alright, we're gonna craft hoppers then. There's also, I can do it all here. I don't have to go all the way back to base. We're gonna invade Rusty's home. He's got a crafting table in his room. See, he's back on the table again. He loves that table. Alright, we got a crafting table right here. N. Bartering farm on, configure, move to player, throw it into the sky. There we go. And now, configure, material list, HUD on. We need 85 more hoppers. Okay. Iron. I do not have enough for 85. I have 16. Well, it's the thought that counts. So this is why I needed the iron farm so desperately, because these hoppers are so expensive. We need 69. Nice. What? Don't ask. Is that a clip? Is that a Twitch clip I see? Or am I crazy? Let's look. Come on. Load. There we go. Clips. We have I'm a sheep clip. We have a clip. Amazing. We have our first clip. That's a good clip. We have the first clip. Amazing. Thank you so much, Malux, for the first clip. You guys should go check out the clip. It's amazing. Why did I do that? It's the first clip. You wanted the famous, awesome title of being the first person to post a clip. That's a legendary title. It's not every day that you get to be the first clip maker of a Twitch channel, you know? It's amazing. Incredible. Alright. We got more iron golems coming through. That'd be so amazing if one just spawned in like right. 3, 2, 1, now. No. Yes, there we go. We got another block already. Amazing. This iron is coming out so fast. Alright. What a farm. I was the first person to post fan art of you. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? And the bots are back, guys. Amazing. Ban. That's the second bot I've had to ban in this stream, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm counting the preparing stream. Amazing. Is it not going to get rid of it from the actual chat? That's amazing. I have to separately ban them. That's amazing. Delete message. It's not gonna work. Amazing. It's just in there forever now. Cool. Maluk says, why do I change my model every stream? I mix it up. I have two right now. I also have a little chibi model, and I have a hand-drawn PNG tuber model. I just feel like mixing it up sometimes, you know? It's whatever mood I feel like being in, you know? It's just like wearing clothes in real life, you know? I can wear something different every day if I want. This, obviously, you know, it's based off of my Minecraft skin shirt. That's kind of the whole intention behind that. Yeah. Yeah. Iron Farm doing its thing. Do I have another block yet? No. How close am I? I'm 1 ingot away from another block of iron. Amazing. Amazing. Bloody hell. Working a DVR shouldn't be this hard. That's a quote no one will understand. That's a private quote between me and my brother. A personal joke. Well, I'm kind of just waiting for the iron at this point. I have all the stuff for the pig farm in my inventory, but I don't feel like going over and building right now, because that's a lot of work. And I don't have the hoppers yet. And the hoppers are kind of important, because they're like the backbone of the whole build. It is 4 o'clock. And I have been streaming for 1 hour and 37 minutes and 24 seconds. I'm debating if I should end stream or not. I don't know. I haven't done any zooseum. I haven't done any zooseum progress yet. It's still the exact same way it was. But I believe next stream we'll probably start working on this front area for the path and stuff. I just don't have any of the materials or the plan idea set up for this path. But I kind of know what I want. You know, I want it to come out here. The path needs to go in a circle here, and then it needs to break off into the directions for all the exhibits and stuff that are going to be over here. I also have to do a lot of deforestation. So I imagine that we'll have to probably cut down all of these trees, probably all of these trees, and a good chunk of these trees will all have to go. So that's going to be a stream activity. So I imagine deforestation and path building is probably the next stream. I did fan art technically. Now guys, we don't have to fight over who does fan art. We can all do fan art. The snowman. Oh, that's right, you did! I've totally forgot about that. Passed it on my brain. You did have the snowman fan art, that is totally correct. Of Rusty Joe over here. Who's probably still standing on the table. He really likes standing on this table. I have no idea why. It's his favorite activity. He's standing on this table. He's got all of this lovely floor space in his house. And yet he chooses to stand on the table in the living room. So, who knows? This guy's crazy. He's off the hook. He's off the chains. Bundles. Bundles are amazing. Get bundles. I don't have space for the signs, though, which kind of sucks. How is... Oh, because signs stack up to a smaller amount. That's right. I forgot. Well, we can do that. There we go. We can do the ladders. There we go. Look at that. Freed up 2 more inventory slots. All because of bundle. Bundles are amazing. Speaking of bundles, I can't wait to get shulker boxes. But no, seriously, bundles are really useful. Especially, like, I have all of my armor trim templates just in one bundle. And it saves so much inventory space. Aura farming. Yes, these iron golems, they are aura. I am farming the aura. See? Look at this aura. My aura is on fire. I have so much aura. I am aura farming. He's looking at me like, you did not just say that. I did just say that. Ow. I always forget that happens. It's really effective. Oh, yeah, I guess. These are here because zombies will be able to see the villagers through here, and they will pathfind and try to get in through the trapdoor area here. So this campfire is just so the zombies die when they stand on the block. So, yeah, that's all that's for. Another block. Amazing. Alright, I'm going to do some AFKing here at the farm. But I think we're going to end stream there, as it glitchily transforms over to the idle screen. I need to get a better computer. It's like desperately. It's bad. My keyboard's broken. It doesn't perform very well. So that's going to be on my list of things that I want to do in the future. Get a new computer. Amazing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to let this farm run probably for a few hours. I guess I probably want to do some emote drawing. I'll maybe work on that. And a couple other things I want to work on too. My AI addiction is almost gone. The funny thing is it started exactly 1 year ago. I had 60 hours in 5 days, and I have 6 hours in 10 days. Good on you. There's like caves down here as well, which is annoying. There's always zombies down here. And there's bats everywhere because it's Halloween. And there's bats everywhere. I just realized you guys can't see the screen. That's fine. Do I have a screenshot I can pull up of the bats? I think I do, because I took one the other day. There's the bats. Can you hear the iron golems, or do I have that? No, you can't. It's amazing. You guys get no Minecraft noise while I'm on the idle screen. Isn't that crazy? I think you can just do it like that. It's actually kind of nuts. Alright, we're going to add an image here. And then we're going to pull up the bats. Screenshots. All the way to the bottom. Bats. There's the bats. These bats are crazy. Look how many there are. And these aren't even all of them. If I just... There's 1, 2... There's a third one. There's a fourth one down by the flame at the very bottom of the picture, above the pillager banner. You can't quite see it, but he's down there. There are actually 2 more bats past the path that you can't see, and there's one behind me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bats captured in this one picture. It's insane. The bats are like taking over. There's too many bats. We need to ban bats. Half-Life 1 graphic. You're talking about the background? Or you're talking about the bat picture? They either could be true. It's amazing. But you guys don't have to deal with the iron golem sounds and the villager noises and the zombie sounds. It's amazing. It's amazing. A bat. Alright, well, my voice is exhausted. And I have technically been streaming for like 5 hours today, if you're counting the morning stream for prep. But thank everyone so much for participating today. Thank you, Malux, for being the 3rd Twitch follower. Thank you to Mystery Hat for being number 2, and Shash and Kogi for being number 1. It's amazing. And I can't wait to look forward to see what we're going to do with this in the future. But anyways, I'm going to head out. Everyone, you have a good night. Yes.